Don't play games. I know what's wrong with you. What's causing your symptoms, I mean. You're addicted to Xanax.
I'm not addicted to anything.
Oh, really? We have an intern who admitted prescribing you with Xanax with hope of easing your depression and anxiety. Or at least, that's what we thought you were suffering from. You see, it is very easy to become addicted to Xanax.
So I popped a few pills. I'm in this place. Doesn't mean I'm addicted.
Then how do you explain your recent behavior?
What?
You've had violent outbursts more than usual. You haven't been sleeping, showing insomnia, weakness in your extremities, like your legs. Yes. Rapid mood changes, depression, muscle spasms, hallucinations, anxiety, pill cravings. Must I go on?
If we're going to have story time, do you think the addict could have some water?
Muscle spasms, they're a common symptom of Xanax.
I changed my mind. I wasn't thirsty. But you were right about my little sleeping problem.
Why haven't you been sleeping?
So too much to think about putting.
That's your anxiety, another side of addiction.
No. See, you're just pulling at straws. I'm just a simple inmate with little correctional issues.
I wouldn't say so. My diagnosis is most certainly correct.
You doctors and tricks. You're all the same. You are so sure of yourselves. Ever consider you're wrong?
I know an addiction when I see one. Can you tell me about the hallucination you had in therapy the other day?
Hallucination? I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at the first picture and you tell me whether or not you've been abusing this drug. That is Xanax, also known as alprazolam. That belongs in the class of medications called benzodiazepines, the drug that suppresses the brain and nerve activity in the central nervous system, creating a sedative calming effect.
That explains a lot.
Indeed. Although it's used to treat depression and anxiety, when a person becomes addicted, those very symptoms come from a drug that's meant to help you.
In other words, it makes you worse than what you were to begin with.
Yes. There are many horrible abuse and withdrawal symptoms like the one you are experiencing. It does not take long at all to get addicted, and you've been doing this for a few months.
I had a feeling those weren't Tic Tacs. I have more pictures.
Okay.
I like this one. That's my kind of finger.
Do you have any idea what you've been taking? What's in Xanax? Alprazolam is a white crystalline powder in its natural state. That is what relieves anxiety. The inactive ingredients, cellulose, cornstarch, docusate, sodium, lactose, magnesium stearate, silicone dioxide, and sodium benzoate.
So I have a feeling I'm not gonna be getting any more Xanax from you people.
Haven't learned much, have you?
I'm a hard one to convince.
Well, then you'll know firsthand as your symptoms continue. What are the drugs going to do to your goals? Your plans?
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
Well, for you, there's Batman. If you're not sleepy and disoriented from the drugs, there's no way you'll have a chance against him. That, or you're looking for another way to get more pills. Xanax and other drugs can affect and be passed to children. Xanax has been given a pregnancy category rating of D, which means that there is clear evidence proving that Xanax has harmful risks to the unborn child.
Not much to worry about in here, but I'm flattered.
That's not what I meant.
Sure.
Anyway, now that you know how horrible the addiction is, I'm going to help you end it. There's only one way to really stop this kind of addiction, and it's rehab.
Well, why not just cut me off from the stuff, Pooh?
Well, because your body is most likely dependent upon the drug now. Cutting you off completely gives way to a risk of seizures and possibly even death. So you'll go into rehab, and we'll slowly give you smaller and smaller doses.
How exactly is rehab going to help me?
Well, there are physical examinations, other medications help you with any pain, sleeping disorders. This process will take a long time. It's called an addiction for a reason, and you need at least a year to recover.
Another year in here. That might not be so bad. I mean, I have a pretty blonde, intelligent doctor who wants to have my children, and I'll be addiction-free.
That's not what I meant. That was completely professional.
Of course, Quinn. No need to get so flustered over my health.
You'll be heading over to rehab now. I'm glad you've accepted it.
Of course. Good evening, Gotham. This is JTV. So, it's been a little over a year now, and I'm addiction-free. Of course, I made the plan to quit the day Dr. Quinzel told me about my plans for Batman. Remember him? Flying inside the day! Ooh. Oh! Yeah, no. I can't be here anymore. I got bigger bats. Fish to fry. 1 second. Gotta sort out my research. The reason I am here today is to give you kids out there, and maybe messed up adults, a little lesson in addiction to drugs. Don't do it. Simple as that. It ruins your life. Screws up your plans. You know, school? Forget about it. You won't be able to focus anymore. I'll be like, where am I gonna get my next pills? Do I have any pills in my pocket? Nope. Just lint. Lint and despair. See, most of these crazies in Arkham, they're here for prescription drug abuse. And robbing banks and killing people, but mostly because of prescription drugs, like Xanax. I'm Xanax free. It took a while, very painstaking months, but Dr. Quinzel really helped me through it. So before I go, and I want you to listen carefully, don't do